What's going on, everybody? It's me, WORKINMAN, and I was looking at this photo, and I was thinking, maybe some theories for, you know, John Walker in the upcoming Doomsday. And one thing that really crossed my mind is, hang on, hold this up. I noticed that, this is the thing right here, and they got this panel here, and at first I was thinking, okay, I think this is the watchtower, but uh, the way the monitors look, it looks very retro. So I'm thinking this might be in the Fantastic Four's universe. So I'm guessing maybe you know John Walker and possibly I don't know why or is it Miguel Torres or what is the anyway Falcon Jr. I want to call him Falcon Jr. But anyway, for some reason Falcon Jr., the Thing, John Walker, and someone else is here. That could just be someone on the set. I don't know. But anyways, I was thinking, how cool would it be that if John Walker got, the shield of Captain America from Earth 828? That would be really awesome because they never said that or well, in the Fantastic Four they don't really say that there hasn't been other heroes. I mean, it's very likely that there could have been a Captain America that died early in World War II or something. I mean, who knows? I mean, it'd be really sweet, but I mean, it's probably unlikely that it would happen. But I mean, my boy John. I mean, look at him. He needs some new threads. They look kind of dirty, and also he needs to ditch the beret for the helmet again. I don't really like the beret. I feel like it's just a little too, I don't know, casual looking or something. I like the Captain America look. I don't really like the, I don't know, soldier look, I guess you could say. But yeah, I don't know. I'm very curious as to what he's going to be doing on Earth 828. I know they're looking for Reed Richards' son. Um, you know, so I'm guessing maybe. But I'm trying to think. Why would they go back to Earth 828? You know, like if they came here to our planet and I mean, why would they take John Walker and possibly the New Avengers? I mean, and possibly also Sam's team. Maybe it could. Everyone might end up going over to Earth 828. So you know, you know what? Surely they wouldn't do that, would they? I just thought of something, but it's quite possible that that could be how they reboot Marvel by just taking the characters that we have sorry the characters that we have now and taking them to Earth 828, and that's our new universe. I mean, it wouldn't be I don't know, it wouldn't be that bad. It'd be kind of cool to have that be our new Marvel Cinematic Universe. I like the retro futuristic look. I mean, it'd be very different. You know, I mean, John Walker and everyone else would have to kind of get used to all the different changes and stuff. But I think if they wanted to reboot the MCU, that could be the way to go. I mean, because Earth 828 is a whole nother Earth with a whole nother past. I mean, there's so much that you could do with that timeline and stuff like that. I mean, it's untouched. I think that would be pretty cool. You know, I don't know if it'll happen. I mean, I hope it does. I mean, I think that's a pretty cool idea. As long as John Walker is part of the future MCU, you can count me in. But the moment that they either kill him off or he retires, I'm probably gonna be done. I mean, I hate to say it, but like I said, John Walker is the only reason that I watch the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, there was a long time there. I was just like, pretty much done with Marvel. Like after Endgame, I was like, okay, like maybe I can get into like what's coming next. And WandaVision came out, and I was like, man, that sucked. Like at first, I was excited. I was like, oh my god, are they gonna introduce Mephisto or the X-Men or something? And then it turns out it was all just a big wet fart. I mean, you have the guy that plays Quicksilver come in, and he's just a nobody. And then Falcon and the Winter Soldier hit, and I was like, okay, John Walker, yes. I was like, I love this character. And then we didn't get any John Walker for the longest time. It was like these awful shows, just one after the other, like Echo and Agatha All Along, and Marvels and or the Marvels, or I don't know what the fuck Miss Marvel shows. Maybe it was just Miss Marvel. I don't know. But yeah, there was so many bad. Oh yes, Secret Invasion or whatever. Dear God, that I mean, how the hell did that even get greenlit? Because I felt like Secret Invasion really did a lot of damage to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I mean, you had Rhodey in like the stasis prison for God knows how long. I mean, they said it could have been like right after Civil War, so that means that Rhodey like doesn't know that Iron Man's dead, and just like all the shit that's happened. I mean, that's insane. But anyway, you know, hopefully going forward, they're gonna hook my boy John up. Get him a new suit, get him a new shield. He deserves it. You know, I mean, I'm just excited to see him. I'm glad that he was in the leaked photo. That's awesome. I don't know if that's Bob right here. I can't tell with the hat on. Could be him. I mean, some people say that this could be Shuri's foot. The female Black Panther, which honestly, I really hope it's not because I don't really like Shuri. Excuse me. But yeah, I just I feel like when Chadwick Boseman died, they should have just recast him. We all know that actors die in real life, and it's sad. But I mean, sometimes you just got to recast them, like they did with Everett Ross. They or Thunderbolt Ross or whatever. We it was sad to see that one guy. I forget his real name, but he was a really good Thunderbolt Ross. I mean, he really looked the part. And then they, brought in Harrison Ford, which I don't know why they did that. They should have brought in someone younger because, Harrison Ford is like, what, 90 or 80? He's pretty up there. Let's see. Google. Let's see. Um, Harrison. There it is, Harrison Ford. He is 83 years old. Jesus, yeah, he ain't gonna probably have too many more years. So, you know, unless they recast Everett Ross again, we're not gonna see the Red Hulk, and that's a really big waste. But yeah, I was gonna say, Captain America: Brave New World got 46%. That's hilarious. That movie sucked ass. How the fuck did he get 76 on the audience score? All audiences and 69. So I still think. Oh wait, how do I do? Let's see. But yeah, I'm so glad, Thunderbolts. Let's see. It's surprisingly not popping up. Let's see. There it is. But yeah, I'm so glad that, everyone's loving it. It's, got a high score. I mean, it's very rare that you see, both audiences and critics agree. I mean, hell, we got pretty much a 91, 93 from the audience, and then, 88, 90 from critics. I mean, that's great. I wish the movie had made more money, but I think the Thunderbolts just when they came out, like a lot of people they didn't know who they were, and if you look at the numbers, let me pull it up. Let's see, Google. Let's see, Thunderbolts, and then box office. Let's see, but yeah, like it had a really kind of a slow start, but it kind of jumped up as time went on. See, you had an uptake in 49%, 113%, plus 48. Little bits of drop off, but we got a plus 15, then a plus 105, plus 73, plus 112, plus 45. But there's like little drops. The 62 here, so that's kind of high. Um, and we got back up to 52, 42. But yeah, even when you get down here, like it goes back up like really high. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, here it is. 1,410%. That is insane. July 25th. Yeah, so apparently, I guess maybe internationally or I don't know. That Friday, everyone was like, "Fuck it, let's go see Thunderbolts," and yeah, it had a huge uptick. But yeah, I mean, it's a great movie. I love it. I mean, it's a shame that, like I said, it just didn't really make its money back or whatever. Hopefully, maybe with what do you call it? Ticket or not ticket sales, but merchandise sales and movie sales. Because I even like bought it on Amazon because I want, and also I buy like pretty much all the John Walker merchandise. Because I want Marvel and Disney to know, hey, John Walker is a great character. Please use him more. Please. I'm begging you, Marvel. Just let or give us more John Walker. You know. I mean, he deserves like, a movie trilogy like, Captain America got, and even if he doesn't become Captain America again, which I think he could be, like it's like with Spider Man. You got two Spider Men. You got Peter Parker and Miles Morales. So why can't you have Captain Falcon and John Walker? Two Captain Americans. But anyway, I mean, even like I said, even if he stays U.S. agent, I just I hope that he gets like a new shield and maybe a new fit. Something cool. But yeah, I wonder like I mean, I'm kind of hoping that's not the case, but like considering John had the bent shield, like I wonder if the thing is gonna like unbend it for him or something. I mean, I don't really want that to be the case. I'd rather just John, like get a new shield, something that's better because I mean, the one he had in Thunderbolts, I mean, it just looked dark and dingy and scratched up and I feel like he just deserves like a really nice one, like Captain America had. But I don't know. It's not up to me. I mean, but anyways, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just some theories. Um, like I said, I hope that they treat my boy well. I know in What If they treated him like shit. That pissed me off. But I don't know. Like I say, we'll see. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.